Welcome back to the Melanated Perspective. I'm your host, J.R. King. Here with me, I have my beautiful wife, Janelle. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. We brought her in to talk about the podcast, A Queen's Dawn. I'm gonna let her tell you a little more about that.
Well, the Queen's Dawn is the start of a phenomenon. It is an introduction to greatness. My mission here with the Queen's Dawn is to reach out to other melanated queens, build a village of women that are able to hold each other accountable, to be able to trust each other, to lift each other up, empower each other. We're going to be pouring into each other. We're going to build a wonderful sisterhood. And that's what a Queen's Dawn's basis will be, our foundation.
Sounds amazing. Can you tell us about a couple of programs that you have in mind?
Sister circles are going to be amazing. Sister circles are very important. It gives you the chance to connect and share that positive energy of like-minded women. It'll give us time to build that sisterhood out in the grounds that we have here out on Gloria Manor. So we'll be able to ground together. We'll be able to connect together. We'll be able to pour into each other. So those sister circles will be important for the full moon ceremonies, new moon ceremonies, a lot of education behind those with learning what they are, why they are beneficial. We'll tap into spiritual baths. Um, we'll even do a lot of accountability groups. I will be starting a accountability group on Clubhouse weekly. You'll be able to check in and chat with us, and where you will check in with you as well to see where you are, what you're working with. A lot of affirmations, a lot of positivity.
Okay. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Do you have an age group in mind that you guys will be working with?
Honestly, all ages are welcome. If you can comprehend and you can come in here um, and communicate, just be able to do the basics. That's the age group, you know, that there is going to be the young queens, the princesses, and then the queens. We all have our tiers of womanhood, so all ages will be welcome.
Most definitely. That leads us into talking about the farm. Earlier, we mentioned that we'll be having a lot of activities on the farm, a lot of programs to try to bring the families and the communities together. A lot of things that we feel the black families are lacking. We're going to try to bring that. So I'm going to bring my queen in to talk about our farm, Gloria's Manor.
So Gloria Manor Organics Farm is named after my late mother-in-law, Gloria. She is the spirit and our ancestor that is here on our property, in our kingdom. Here we're going to offer programs of course, the mind, body, spirit wellness. I know my husband touched a bit on our history and learning where we come from, not just based off of the American history, but the history of our melanated people. Also coming together to bridge the gap with the age groups and the families. So we're definitely going to have a lot of mentoring programs going on. We're going to be doing some great things with some other nonprofits here in our community where we will be touching bases with a lot of disadvantaged youth, um, just a lot of youth with mental challenges sometimes. Um, Understanding and teaching them about spirituality. So you have that mind, body, spirit wellness. That is a total healing and all knowing there with that. Um, and being self-sustainable, being able to live off of your land. We will be hosting classes or programs as well that will have families hopefully out in the gardens. to where they're actually sowing seeds. So it'll go into our farm to table as well. And definitely going to be having some great opportunities for sponsorships for these children and fundraisers where we will be raising funds and building up and pouring into our community so that we are able to provide the financial stability that these programs will need.
Had to be one of my favorite programs, the Farm to the Table program. Teaching them how to plant, grow, eat to live, so important. That leads me into my next one, health programs. Teaching about herbs, teaching how to heal yourself without medicine. We don't believe in medicine, man-made medicines. We believe that God gave us everything that we need now. We just got to learn how to use them again. Our ancestors outlived us, and they didn't take medicine, so we just got to get back to that.
Yeah, I agree. Just to kind of bounce off of that, our herbs are for healing. We do stay away from chemicals. You know, herbs are medicinal, but it's the chemicals that we want to stay away from. Those, like you said, those man-made pills.
That's right.
They're all based off of an herb that is grown from the ground to take care of you, to heal you. I am a practicing herbalist. I'm continuing to learn every day, always using these herbs and figuring out what's going to help our families. It has helped tremendously with dealing with your asthma, dealing with, at the time I had diabetes, dealing with my previous issues with endometriosis. So just different things and dealing with pain as well. And even just the common colds. You know, that common colds, any viral and bacterial, there's an herb for that. There's always an herb for that. And when they work together, it's even more powerful. And then when you have your intentions poured on top of those herbs, now you got a healing process going on. So definitely.
I can't wait to have some of these conversations with the youth when we're touching bases with the young women and the young men and we're teaching them these things. I can't wait to hear their responses and their outlook and their views on these situations. I think this is going to be amazing. Well, I like to rephrase that. I know that this is going to be amazing.
This is amazing. It's amazing now. Being right here in this moment with you is absolutely amazing because we are starting a phenomenon. We are taking our passion and we're pouring it back into our people. We're building a village. We had to learn through our lessons and our trials that we get to choose our family. We get to choose our village. And this is the building of the foundation, and that foundation has to be strong. And this is the start of it. So we want to welcome you all. What we call it, the melanated trade. Come on in. A melanated trade. We got to keep it here within our community, build our people up. We get to rise together. It's no more of this. It's now, it's this. It's together.
The melanated trade. All right, well, that'll do it for us. Once again, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife for coming out and joining us.
Gratitude for having me. I can't wait to see you all on the Queen's Dawn where we will chat about so many different things. Be open-minded because I am. And I always got time.
Right, you guys have a good one. Look forward to seeing you soon.